Hi, I'm Tyler from WMD. I'm here showing off our new WMD SSF system. It's a collaboration line with Steady State Fate. William and Steady State Fate have been working together for a while, so it just kind of became a thing for them to collaborate on. So here you get a full system where you get a keyboard layout, key scan module to talk with all your modules, 2 oscillators, a filter, wave folder, mixer, utility modules. You get a mult, function generator, 2 ADSR VCAs, an amplitude, and then levels, which ties into your headphone out, your left and right out. And then you also get MIDI in, out, and through on the back. You get a really sweet filter. It's my favorite part of the line, and the oscillators track really well together.
So are there modules that you get with the Solid State Fate and WMD collaboration that you don't get in any other range?
I think our wave folder is like nothing else. So this is the wave folder here. You get feedback, which you can send to your wave folder. You can start overdriving it and getting really crazy, like negative and positive feedback, and everything is CV-able, so you can get really nuts with like FM because you get 2 oscillators, so you can use them to do either like pseudo duophony, or you could start using one of them as a modulation source for your other system.
So are they just standard kind of analog oscillators?
Yeah, so you get sine, triangle, pulse wave, and then center ramp pulse width, and a saw pulse width on the oscillator, and then a sub with octave up and down, so 2 octaves or 1 octave lower than the other one. You get octave up buttons, so you can jump straight up octaves doing that.
Is that CV-able?
No, it's not. But it's kind of nice to just be able to jump straight up octaves like that. I think so. You can dial them in and then like start tuning them octaves apart from each other and get really nice like thick sounds that cover the whole spectrum. That's why it's called the spectrum. And then you can also jump into LFO mode for each of them. And then the sub can be a square or saw, which is pretty sweet.
So what is the filter? Is it it's just a low pass filter?
Yeah, so the pole 0 is our filter, so it's a low pass filter. So that's you get FM level, and then you can also track it volt per octave. So on this patch I have it tracking with the keys, so it actually stays like open about the same level. So if I was to pull that out, it starts to sound a little more filtered the higher up you go. So, and then it tracks with your oscillators based on the volt per octave output on your key scan. You also have this toolbox, which is really cool. So you can, I'm doing a sum mix over here, and you can also rectify, compare, analog or invert, so you can invert waves, and then you can do a switch, so you can switch A/B, which is a cool way to like either have like 2 patches set up and then just switch between the 2 on the out, and you can also CV the switch, which is pretty awesome. And then the SPO is it's a attenuverter and then an offset generator, so you can, if you have like an LFO that goes way too high in the frequency, you can attenuate it and then offset it so it never goes into negative, or if you want something that's just a really low level, you can start offsetting it down or up depending on how you want it set up.
So when are you hoping to have it available?
We're hoping to start shipping them in the spring. We've got most of the stuff ready to go. We're just waiting for a few more things. silk screening on the back for the name of the synth, which is going to be called the Monolith. And it'll have that labeled on there, and you'll also have your headphone labels and your MIDI labels all set up.
So are the modules available individually?
Yes, they will be available individually. We're going to be start shipping them as soon as we get back. I've been busy testing them, so I'm the tester.
Okay, and what's the price?
So the price for the whole system is $2,600, and I'm not sure on the exact price for every single module individually, but I think if you were to buy every module by itself to build your own system and with the case, you'd be spending about $2,900, so you're saving about 10% on the whole system, which is a pretty sweet deal. And you get a really sweet mono synth for the price, and it's all modular.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.